Hello and welcome. This is K9. I thank you for joining me today. After quite a long hiatus, I've been kind of busy with the professional life and haven't been able to spend much time gaming lately. So I'm sorry for my absence, but I'm back into Assassin's Creed Origins to play one of the bosses. And this is the first boss in the first expansion up in the first afterlife. This is called the Temple of Aten. This first little snippet is my first failure. I actually fought this guy 3 times before I got the better of him. And what you'll see here is he actually gets me backed into a corner. He stuns me, backs me up against the wall, and because I'm stunned, I can't get out of it. And he just buries me from there. And I made the same mistake in the second exam. Also, I got too close to the wall. He got a shot in, got me stunned, got me into the wall, and I couldn't get away from him. And he dispatched me pretty quickly from there. So that's how those 2 fights went. Okay, this is the cutscene that actually introduces this boss fight, and in a few minutes I'll walk you through not only my setup for the character and the abilities that I chose, but also the weapons that I normally use and how I switched out a few things for this particular fight, namely a bow that actually does some healing. So we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, here's the setup that I was using during this fight, just in case people want to know. I find there are some things that are very, very handy, like bow bearer. You get to change between bow number 1 and bow number 2. The enhanced hunter bow allows you to break down a shield defense, and then the next one, the piercing arrows, allows you to actually shoot through a shield defense and do some damage. Very handy the way I fight. The enhanced light bow comes in handy later when I'm using a light bow to get some health back later on fighting tougher enemies and fighting bosses. This is more shots before you have to reload, and then the next one is increased damage with successive shots. So every time you hit and hit again on the following shot, for this one, the hail of arrows, you end up getting more damage. I find Adrenaline 1, which gives you half your adrenaline, gets you to an overpowered or charged attack faster. And Adrenaline 2 finishes that off, so you start a fight with all your adrenaline. The Overpower Fury, once you actually have a full overcharged attack, when you actually successfully do that attack, it gets rid of all negative attributes, which you always end up with for bosses, and you get some health back. That helps me out a ton. The extended combo is good, and the attack push, no, this one, that's the one I'm looking for, the dash boost. Having 2 weapons to switch back and forth of is important, but the dash boost, when you're able to dodge using your space key on a keyboard, don't know about the controller, but when you're able to dodge, you get some bonuses, and with the bosses, being able to dodge is key. Okay, for equipment, I like the Mustafa blade. It's instant charging and has bleeding on hit. The flickering daggers also has a health bonus, so you can get some health back, although I don't use those weapons very well. The Tassetti bow has a health for critical, which is easy to do with that bow once you charge it up. And finally, I switch out my Predator bow for a composite bow, which actually has a health on hit, which I find for boss fights works really, really well. Composite bow. So let's take a look at this fight now.
God dies. And the Aten is taken up by his successor. Was he ever a god? Or only a mortal?
I thank you for joining me. This is Canine, and remember, if you would please do me the favor of subscribing to the channel and liking the videos that you get a kick out of or that help you. It'll help me do some more interesting things with the channel. And I thank you for joining me today, and I will see you next time. This is Canine, and I'm out of here.